Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the British Pokemon League show. I'm your host, Matt Star. Now, it's a bit of a different one today. This is coming at you straight at YouTube. There's no Twitch stream today, and I want to give a little bit of an explanation as to why there was no British Pokemon League show today, and sort of what's going on. A little bit of a situation. It's not necessarily negative news, but it's also not great news either. So, I won't gloss over it. We're just gonna dive straight into it. So there's no show this week because there was only two matches that took place this week, and that is because unfortunately, Gus, the coach of Aurora Kuno, has decided to leave his position as coach. He has left the league. I'm not going to get into details about why or what's happened. It's not really anyone's concern. It's Gus's business at the end of the day, and I respect that. The timing of it's a little bit disappointing. So close to playoffs. But I wish him all the best, and I hope he's doing a lot better soon. And yeah, that's what's going on there. So Gus unfortunately won't be a part of the playoffs, or this week or the final week of games. So this is going to mean that whoever is places fifth, obviously they would start in the losers bracket. They will get a bye through the first round of the losers bracket because the Gus won't be there to play the game. This moves me on to my second point. So obviously, I don't want to sort of spoil results too much, but I guess I kind of can't really do that without sort of explaining what's going on. So going into the final week, this week, results transpired that meant fifth through to seventh. So that was Toadstar Belgrade, Newcastle Thunderers, and Shadow Kings could still qualify for winners bracket. That they still had a chance. Obviously, because Gus has decided to leave, it meant Wio got a free win, a forfeit win, and other results said transpired that meant that there was still a chance. But unfortunately, with Gus leaving, it meant Silly, the coach of Loyal and Goomies, would be playing Gus the final week. And basically, those teams needed Silly to lose both his final two games to have a chance of making it through. And because he gets that forfeit win now, it is going to mean that the winners bracket is set. Basically, the top four is now set. Toadstar, Newcastle Thunderers, Shadow Kings can't mathematically make it now. Which brings me on to my actual point of Dogsy has decided to forfeit his final two games. Completely fair. Obviously, we're not all Ash Ketchum. We don't all wake up as a 10-year-old and decide to be the very best like no one ever was. We all have jobs and personal lives and university, college and stuff. And Dogsy's coming right up to sort of exam season and hand-ins and stuff. And I totally respect that. I would rather he prioritise his future over a draft league that I'm sure he enjoys playing in it, but I would never ask him or expect him to prioritize playing a game, especially now he's got nothing to play for. Like, I know, yes, you could still say there's the seeding to play for, but so it's meant that he's decided to forfeit his final two games. He's got Uniware to get finished, so that's fair enough. Which meant, so obviously with Gus leaving, Dogsy forfeiting, that's why there was only the two games this week. So Dave obviously gets the forfeit win over Dogsy for this week. So it means that the only two games from this week will be myself, Blue Boys versus Miami Heat from Latvian, and RMT Marshall's Inglorious Surfers versus Long Island Goomies, Sully's team. And next week it will be only myself taking on Toadstar Belgrade and Latvian's Miami Heat taking on Dave's Newcastle Thunderers. There's only really one position left to play for at this point. And it is the final seeding position in the losers bracket. So Dave and we are both playing for that fifth spot. Obviously, whoever gets that fifth spot, because Gus is no longer part of the league, gets a bye through to the next round of the losers bracket. So that is sort of what is at play here. Obviously, I will explain other results and we'll look into them when I actually get around to doing the show. So that brings me on to my final point of there is no show this week because we're going to do a double header of a show next Sunday. So the British Pokemon League will be back next Sunday, and what we'll be doing is we'll just be showing the two games from this week, and we'll go show the two games from next week. We'll be doing interviews with as many of the coaches I can get some time from, to sort of speak to them about how they thought the regular seasons went, what their hopes for playoffs are, etc., etc. And we'll do a sort of quick look in of how playoffs is going to shape up. There'll be fancy graphics and all sorts of pretty stuff, sort of showing how it's going to transpire and sort of what's on the line and what's at stake and what we'll go over all that stuff again. But yeah, I think that's all points covered. So I do apologise that there's no show today. Yeah, it's unfortunate. The timing of it is very unfortunate, but these things happen. As I said about about Dogsies, people have a life. People have their own stuff going on and separate to Pokemon, and as much as I want everyone to have full enjoyment and things, and I want to create a fun show for you guys. People's mental health, their work, their future, etc., all come well before this. So honestly, full respect to those guys. As I said, I wish Gus all the best. I hope he's doing okay. But that is going to do it from me. Anyway, I will see you all next Sunday at 1:00. On the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Matt__star. I've been your host, Matt Star, obviously, and I will see you next Sunday. Goodbye.